Hi there, my name is Showit and this is Finance Central. Depending on where you are in your journey of life, you've had multiple experiences with banks. Some experiences may be pleasant and you really like the convenience of being a bank's customer, and some might not be so good, where you felt you really got the short end of the stick when the bank charged you a fee you really did not plan for. I've made this video to document the different ways in which bank fees and other charges might catch you by surprise and what you can do to avoid them. Please help me out by subscribing to my channel and liking this video so that YouTube can suggest my videos to a whole new audience. Also comment below to suggest any personal finance topics that you'd like me to make videos on. With that, let's get on with bank-related fees and how to avoid them. The first one is ATM fees. Banks like to affiliate themselves with ATM networks that provide you the best service. ATMs that are not affiliated with your bank will charge you a fee if you access them to withdraw cash. You could end up paying fees not just to your bank, but also to the ATM provider. The fee is generally a flat fee, and if you withdraw an amount that is closer to the limit, it may feel like a small percentage. But if you're just withdrawing $20 for a drink order at the bar, well then the fee might sting a little. According to USA Today, the fee has reached about $4.72 per transaction in 2020. In any case, any fee is unnecessary, and you can avoid it by just being a little more conscientious about what your cash requirements might be. If you use cash heavily, make sure that you withdraw your weekly amount with a little buffer from a nearby bank branch or ATM center. You may use a cashback service when you shop with your debit card at a grocery or a convenience store. Number 2 is overdraft fees. For a small fee, the overdraft coverage or protection allows purchases to go through even if you don't have enough funds in your checking account. Well, that small fee can be anywhere up to $35. There could be a scenario when you're just buying $5 worth of stuff and paying $35 on top of it for that overdraft coverage. You should periodically check your checking account for how much balance you have in there. You have no business going around spending money that you don't have. If your bank provides it, try to set up low balance alerts to prevent overdrafting. The New York Times reported that large US banks took in about $11.68 billion in overdraft fees out of their customers' accounts last year. Number 3 is a related fee called insufficient funds. When you make a purchase or any other transaction that is more than the amount in your checking or savings account, and you don't have the overdraft program, the bank may decline the charge and return it unpaid. On top of that, it will charge you an insufficient funds or returned item fee, which could be about $35 as well. Here's the kicker: your payee may charge you a fee on top of that. The advice here again is to try low balance alerts to notify you when your account is low. In general, just try to be aware of how much money you have in your different accounts. Number 4 is excess transaction fee. Some banks might cap the number of monthly withdrawals you can make from certain accounts, like a savings account or a money markets account. After a certain number, your bank may charge you an excess transaction fee, which could go from $3 to $25 per transaction. This amount may increase with additional transactions, and you might not be notified before it's too late. Just make sure you're using your checkings account for any transactions and you haven't linked your savings or money market account to pay any bills. Number 5 is minimum balance or account maintenance fee. Some banks might charge you fees for maintaining checking or savings accounts. This could be anywhere from $5 to $25 a month and might depend on the number of features that the accounts will provide. For example, a rewards account might charge more. Make sure you read through the brochure for this account and figure out what the minimum balance requirement is. Sometimes this fee might be waived just because you have linked a savings account to the checking account, or you have a direct deposit that goes into this account every month. Certainly take the time to set this up so you can avoid any minimum balance fees. Number 6 is a wire transfer fee. Banks often charge for the service of wire transferring money to domestic or overseas accounts. Commonly, they charge about $20 for a domestic transfer and $35 or more to send money abroad. If it's a one-off, you can always request the teller to waive this fee. It always helps to build a relationship with your local branch, and I've had success a couple times when they waived a fee for wire transfer as well as one for making a cashier's check. If it's an option, you can ask your payee to receive money a different way, something that's free as well as safe. Number 7 is account closing. There might come a time in your life when you feel the need to end your relationship with a bank. If you've opened a bank account just because you got a marketing mail that said, "Open an account and earn $300," well, the bank wants to make sure that you keep the account open for a long period of time. If you leave early, then you might have to pay up to $25 to close an account. If you're not in a big rush, leave the account open for 90 to 180 days before closing it to avoid this fee. Well, I hope these tips really help you out. If you ever get surprised by one of these fees, don't feel helpless. Just try to call customer service and explain to them what happened. And most likely, if it's your first time, they will reverse this fee for you. Just like you expect a level of service from your bank, the bank wants you to be a loyal customer and is willing to let go of small fees just to keep you happy. Please share this video with someone who you think will benefit from all my tips. That is all from me for now. Goodbye, and I hope you have a wonderful day ahead.